Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. This is Mama Demeli Pretty, that little dancer that quits like an adult, aka Woto Woto Promas. Let's go straight to the point. A lady contacted me on my WhatsApp today. She was crying. She said, Mama Demeli Pretty, a widow collected my husband away from me and threw me out of my marriage. I said, what? You hear it? This is what she said. At first, I didn't believe her. I didn't at all because it was strange to me. I asked her the relationship with this widow. She said that the husband of the widow and her own husband, that they were friends then. Then when this lady's husband died, they were there for her. That is how she collected her husband. And now she's living with her parents with her two children. That she has a boy and a girl, two children. And this widow has two boys for her late husband, not for her own husband. Now, then when I asked her, how on earth does something like that happen? She said, if I want to know the truth, I should collect the number, that she has the number of this lady. I should call her and know the truth. Could you believe I collected this number? I called this widow to know the truth. She answered me with her angelic voice. She was explaining to me, but all those things are irrelevant stories. That doesn't count anything. I didn't see anything on it that will make you to collect someone's husband and throw the person out of. But according to her, she said she wasn't the one that threw the lady out, that she left on her own. But the story she told me wasn't an elastic at all. It wasn't given. Now, the only question I asked her, I said, this marriage, I'm not seeing you having peace on it, because this woman, she is crying. She is in pain. So you better quit this marriage, if I will advise her as a sister. She said, no. She was telling me, trying to lure me on her, to pity her, that kind of thing. So when she was saying one thing, it wasn't easy for her when the husband died. It wasn't easy for you and your children when your husband died. Does not make you to go and collect someone's husband, and a friend for that matter. Then after collecting that husband, the lady was thrown out of balance, and you are sitting, eating on her pen. That it will not last. You better quit the marriage. She said no, that they have fallen in love already, that it will be difficult. So it is impossible for her to leave this marriage. Where is our conscience? Do we still have conscience? I know some widows and single mothers that have respect and integrity. They are doing well for themselves. I know them. Some of us, we have no brain at all. That someone's husband died is never an elastic for her to collect someone's husband with two hands, and claiming right on it. So that's why I come out. And now, hear me. If you are a married woman, when story like this comes out, you do what? You use your brain. You use your tongue to calculate your teeth. When something like this happens, give the person 10 years to avoid story that touches the heart. Not all widows, not all single mothers. Hear me, not all of them. But some of them has no conscience. And when they collect your husband, there is nobody you will go and tell. They don't fear anybody. They don't fear anybody. When they collect your husband, who will you go and tell that they collect your husband? You can't. I'm telling you the truth. So you have to be careful. You have to be careful to protect your marriage. And by court story that touches the heart. Now, if you see the aggression of this widow, when I called her, if you see aggression, I told her, take your aggression to God, not to woman. Because if God, take those aggression to God, because God knows He giveth death and He giveth life. If He doesn't want your husband to die, he will not die. When He say no, nothing will happen. So all those aggressions should channel to God, not to this lady that is innocent. So please, if you are a single mom under the umbrella of widow or single mom and you are collecting people's husband, I'm telling you, those who did it in the past, they did not end well. In fact, you want to collect husband, go and collect on each women their own. Do not know when you remove your cloth and enter market I'm telling you, was the person you collected her husband, was she the person that killed your husband? I'm asking this question. Allow them to be. They are not the killer of anybody's husband. If you see this lady, very beautiful, you need to see her. Men, what is the color of your problem? Don't even come to my DM to write nonsense. Because I'm a widow like you. Don't tell me that if you wear the shoe, I'm also wearing the shoe.